All right, my penny shopping and deal saving friends, I am currently making dinner, but I had to stop for 1 second to bring you some news. We have a penny list for Dollar Tree tomorrow. Are you ready? So, what are you going to look for? Remember those 25-cent items that have been out for probably 6 weeks now? Those are going to a penny. So, here's that list. So, go ahead and get a screenshot of that really quickly and let's talk about it. All right, so there's the list. Let's talk about it. Today, if you go to your store and you scan it with your Dollar Tree app scanner, it's going to say 25 cents. If you go tomorrow to the store, when these items are a penny, guess what they're going to scan as? They're going to scan as 25 cents. For some reason, it always takes a couple days for that app to get caught up to the price changes whenever they go from 25 cents to a penny, or even if it was $1.25 and went to 25 cents. It always takes a day or so in the app for that adjustment to happen in the app. I don't know why. Ask Dollar Tree. But the good news is that if you have a scanner in your store, the scanner will say a penny. So if you go find these items in your store, and I know all we have is the description. I know Denise had a few pictures on her video that she put out, so definitely go look at hers. But if you have an in-store scanner and you go scan it, it will say a penny at the scanner and it will ring up for a penny at the register if, and this is a big if, I kind of learned this last week, the stores shut their registers down correctly. So we had a memo last week that actually said there was an error because the Easter candy was supposed to go on a Monday. It didn't happen. There was a mistake. So they sent out a memo on Monday evening saying, hey, there was a mistake. We fixed it. Tomorrow, Easter candy will be a penny. Make sure you shut down your registers correctly. And a few of you found out the reason why it's important to shut down those registers correctly, because if they're not shut down, they don't get that new price of a penny. So some of the people were going and finding the Easter candy and all excited, and guess what? It wasn't showing up for a penny at the register. Now, is that something that you and I can control? Absolutely not. So unfortunately, if you get to the register and they scan it, like they're supposed to scan it, and not type in numbers, they need to scan it. See my previous few videos if you want to know what I'm talking about. Then it should show up a penny, but if it doesn't, there's literally nothing they can do about it. I mean, you might have a manager that will override it, but most likely not, and it's just going to be the price, 25 cents, that it shows up at the register. But for the vast majority of us, the items will be a penny tomorrow at the register. So if you want to do a test and you take one thing up, take one of the wooden spoon things up and test it, make sure it's a penny, feel free to do that. Now, for those of you without a scanner in your store, you can do one of two things. You can take it to the register and ask them to scan it and see if it comes up for a penny. That's one way to know if you're at a nice store. If you're at a not so nice store, you might just have to wait a couple days or just chance it. And the worst thing that can happen is if you go up there and you find 10, this is from Dollar General, that's what I got. If you find 10 of these and it scans across at at 25 cents, these items will be 25 cents. Just say, oh, I'm sorry, I thought that was a different price. I'll take that one, but I don't ring up the rest of them. I'll go put them back. That's typically what I say. And I only have it happen every once in a while. I've had it happen 5 times at Dollar General ever. And most of the rest of the time, I've had no problems with it showing up a penny at the register. The other thing to know is that although I showed you the list, those are the things that we know are going to go to 25 cents. Pretty much every time we've had items go to a penny, there have been what we would call at Dollar General surprise pennies. So I'm just going to use that term here. There's probably going to be surprise pennies too. And the way we find that out is we just go and scan things. And it might be a month before somebody comes up and says, hey, I found this doohickey, it's my meat chopper, for a penny. And so we just assume that that pennied with this previous item. So sometimes, honestly, a lot of you will ask, well, how do you find the things? I literally scan things. So if you have time, scan kind of like items in that same section. I'm not saying stand there and scan the entire kitchen section, but hey, if you have time, scan the entire kitchen section. You might find some more pennies. So if I find more pennies tomorrow, I will definitely let you know. And if you find any, send them to me and I will share them as well. And I know you're here for Dollar Tree, but just in case you're wondering, there's not a penny list for Dollar General for this week either. But that could change. We never know. All right, score big out there, my penny shopping friends. Bye.